I want to quickly say this to Christians or believers, that we know God, or we claimed we know God more than even the people of the world. Like I always let us know, when you claim you know God more than God himself, most time you will be disappointed when time comes. There are more things that God has given to us that we have ignored. We have really ignored it. And our accusers, they are using it against us, and they are making way on it, and they are very proud of it. But we that call ourselves a Christian, everything God has given to us, we neglected it, and we are calling his name. Somebody reached up to me yesterday, and he has a dream, and he came to my DM. I'm trying to interpret his dream, and I told him most of his dream. And before I know, he sent me some stickers of tears, and I began to ask why. He said he remembered his late father, and he remembered everything that happened to him last 2 years. His business crashed. Two of his containers was drawn in the sea, and he lost his father. And I began to ask, how come? Were you not told? Did you pray? He went to a spiritualist who actually told him. He went to a spiritualist, not church. I am not talking about church. He went to a spiritualist who actually told him what is about to happen. Just because he is a Christian, he is a born again. If you are following me on this very platform, I used to tell you that being a Christian, we have grade. Being a born again, we have grace. We have grace. Those people you condemn as a spiritualist, as a babalawo, or whatever you call them, most of them, they are God sent. God sent them into that calling. As I'm talking to you, I am a prophet. God sent me into this prophetic ministry. So God also sent others into their own calling, into their own line. So just because that person is not in the church, putting on ties, putting on white garments, holding Bible, that does not mean that that person is a demon or is evil. And according to this man, he said the spiritually told him, this is what you will do, this is what you will do, this is what you will do, this is what you will do. Simple instruction. He asked him again, I am a Christian. My faith does not carry such. What can I do? And the man said, go and pray. Go and pray. And he decided to pray. And at the end, what the prophet or the spiritualist saw came to pass. Now, let me not take you too far. The book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. The Bible says, my people are destroyed. Lack of knowledge. Because they have rejected knowledge, I also have rejected them. Most of the things that is happening to us as a Christian or as a believer, when it happens, we begin to say, God, why? God, why? God, why? No. He said, because you have rejected knowledge, what he asks you to do, what the simple instruction he asks you to do, you failed. Because you rejected the knowledge he has given to you, he has also rejected you. He has rejected you. Then what are you talking about? Why are you crying? Why are you saying God has abandoned you? There are many of you that is crying now, that hearing the sound of my voice, shouting that God has abandoned you. God must have given you so many of you assignment, so many of you warning, so many of you instructions, but you decide to do your own. You decide to believe in what you believe. You decide to walk in your own lonely way. You decide to remain in your comfort zone. And today you are complaining that God is not working. In the book of Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, the Bible says, do not be deceived, God is not mocked. For whosoever a man soweth, that he shall also reap. If you decide to sow ignorant, you will reap ignorant and reap the destruction of ignorance. You go to your church, your man of God, your woman of God give you instruction, you ignore it. You go to your spiritualist, the man or the woman as a spiritualist give you instruction, you ignore it. And tomorrow you are crying, God is not working. God, why did you abandon me? God has abandoned you because you abandoned his instruction, you abandoned his knowledge, you abandoned that which he has made you to become. Your man cried, I have remembered everything I have lost. You lost it because you ignore what God asked you to know. You ignore them. I am talking to every one of you out there, and to every one of you hearing the sound of my voice. Whenever your man of God, your woman of God, your spiritualist gave you an instruction this year, work on it. Don't work on your own knowledge. Your knowledge cannot work this year. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I am a Christian. My faith is this. My faith is this. I don't believe in the God of this person. I believe in the God of this person. Hey, you will end up in losing everything you have. You will end up in losing everything you have. Just like that young man. Today, he's regretting. For all that he has sown for years, he lost it. Why? Because he regrets. He rejects instruction. He sowed ignorant, and that ignorant worked for him. I am giving this warning to every one of you. Whenever your man of God, your woman of God, your spiritualist tell you, sir, this is what you will do, man, this is what you will do, follow it with all diligence, follow it with all respect, follow it with all joy. God is speaking through them. They are not speaking for themselves. I know we have so many spiritualists all over the whole world that are into so many dubious ways. Many of them, God is not even speaking to them. They are just speaking through their brain or through whatever they are speaking from. But there are still some God called. There are still some that will speak to you. You right inside your spirit, you will know. How do we know that? How do you know those ones that God called? When they speak to you, when they give you a prophecy, when they give you a word of wisdom, you feel it right inside your spirit. It will sink inside your heart. You will know that yes, it is God that is speaking, not man. Be careful this year. Every instruction God gave to you, follow it with all diligence. Work on it, and you will see God fighting your battles. And I pray, I prophesy upon your life. Anyone here that have sowed ignorant, anyone here the enemy has hold down, anyone here the enemy has hold you as an agenda this year, I speak upon your life. In the name of Jesus, you are liberated.